we are born into sensation. Light strikes the eyes. Sound breaks the silence. Touch teaches us where we end and the world begins. The brain wakes up swimming not in logic but in feeling. Psychology tells us this. Emotion comes first. Language comes later. Art lives in that first place. That wordless place, that place before we know what anything means, but know how it feels. Imagine a world without art. No music, no paintings, no films, no stories, no fashion, no architecture beyond plain, functional boxers. At first, it might sound survivable. After all, art doesn't grow food or build roads. But very quickly, that world would feel empty, emotionally flat, disconnected, and strangely inhuman. Art has existed for as long as humans have. Cave paintings date back over 40,000 years, before written language, before formal science. Humans were already creating images, rhythms, and symbols. This raises a powerful psychological question. Why? Why do humans, across all cultures, time periods, and social classes, create and consume art? Why does a song give us chills? Why can a painting make us cry? Why do stories shape how we see ourselves and the world? Today, we'll explore the psychology behind art, how it works on the human mind, and why it plays such a massive role in society, shaping emotions, identity, culture, and even survival itself. At its core, art is a form of emotional communication. Long before humans could articulate complex thoughts with language, emotions needed an outlet. Psychologists believe art evolved as a way to externalize internal experiences, to take something invisible, like fear or love, and make it visible, audible, or tangible. Think about it. A painting captures sadness without words. Music communicates joy, tension, or grief through sound alone. A dance expresses emotion through movement. From a psychological standpoint, art functions as a shared emotional language. Even if two people don't speak the same spoken language, they can still feel the emotional weight of a melody or an image. Neuroscience supports this idea. When we experience art, areas of the brain linked to emotion, such as the amygdala and limbic system, become active. At the same time, regions responsible for empathy and meaning-making light up. This explains why art can feel deeply personal, even when created by a stranger centuries ago. Art bypasses logic and speaks directly to emotional processing systems. In short, art allows humans to say, "This is how it feels to be me." Art doesn't just move us emotionally, it rewires our brain activity in real time. When we view or listen to art, the brain releases neurotransmitters like dopamine, associated with pleasure and reward. Oxytocin, associated with bonding and empathy. Serotonin, linked to mood regulation. This chemical response is why music can feel addictive, why people replay songs on repeat, or why visiting a museum can feel calming and restorative. Psychologically, art also engages the brain's pattern recognition system. Humans are wired to find meaning in patterns, rhythm, symmetry, contrast, narrative structure. Art satisfies this drive by presenting complex stimuli that are engaging but not overwhelming. There's also something called predictive processing. Our brains constantly try to predict what will happen next. Art plays with this by meeting or violating expectations. A surprising chord change, an unexpected plot twist, a visual illusion. These moments of surprise activate the brain more intensely, making the experience memorable and emotionally charged. This is why art feels alive. It doesn't just exist, we interact with it mentally. Art is not just something we consume, something we use to build our identity. Psychologically, humans are meaning-making creatures. We ask, who am I? Where do I belong? What matters? Art helps answer these questions. Music taste, fashion style, favorite films, and chosen aesthetics all act as identity signals. They communicate values, emotions, and group belonging without explicit explanation. From a social psychology perspective, art functions as a symbolic badge. Cultural identity, political beliefs, generational experience, personal values. For adolescents especially, art plays a crucial role in self-discovery. Teenagers often use music, art, and media to explore emotions they don't yet have: language, desire, alienation, hope. On a collective level, societies use art to define themselves. National anthems, monuments, myths, and traditional art forms all reinforce shared identity and continuity over time. Without art, identity becomes harder to anchor. With art, identity becomes something we can see, hear, and feel. One of art's most powerful psychological functions is its ability to build empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and feel another person's emotional experience. It's foundational to morality, cooperation, and social bonding. Stories, films, novels, and theater place us inside other people's perspectives. When we follow a character's journey, our brain activates mirror neurons, which simulate their emotional experience as if it were our own. Psychological research shows that people who engage deeply with narrative art, especially fiction, tend to score higher on empathy and theory of mind, which is the ability to understand others' thoughts and feelings. Art allows us to experience lives we'll never live, understand pain we haven't personally felt, humanize people who seemed different from us. This is why art has historically been used in social movements. Songs, poems, murals, and films make abstract issues emotionally real. Empathy turns information into motivation. Art is one of the most effective empathy-generating tools humans have. Art doesn't just express emotion, it helps regulate it. Psychologists recognize art as a powerful tool for emotional processing. This is why art therapy is widely used to treat trauma, anxiety, depression, and grief. When emotions are too overwhelming to verbalize, art provides a safe, symbolic outlet. Drawing, writing, or listening to music allows people to process feelings indirectly, reducing psychological distress. Art also creates a sense of containment. Emotions are expressed within a bounded structure, such as a song, poem, or image. This makes difficult emotions feel more manageable. From a neurological perspective, art helps integrate emotional and cognitive brain regions. allowing people to reflect on feelings instead of being controlled by them. This explains why people instinctively turn to music when they're sad, or create art during times of crisis. Art doesn't erase pain, but it gives it shape, meaning, and release. Art acts as a psychological archive of human experience. Before history books, art preserved knowledge, beliefs, and values. Cave paintings told stories of survival. Myths explained the universe. Songs passed down lessons across generations. Even today, art preserves collective memory. Films capture historical moments. Murals reflect social struggles. Literature, records, cultural values. Sociologically, art functions as social glue. Shared artistic experiences, concerts, movies. Festivals create collective emotional states. Psychologists call this emotional synchrony, where people feel connected through shared feeling. This sense of unity strengthens social bonds and reinforces cooperation. In this way, art contributes to societal stability and cohesion. So why does art play such a big role in society? Because psychologically, humans are not just logical beings, we are emotional, symbolic, and relational creatures. Art gives emotions a voice, shapes identity, builds empathy, regulates mental health, preserves culture, connects individuals into communities. A society without art would struggle to understand itself, care for its members, or imagine a future. Art is not an accessory to civilization. It is one of its foundations. Art is not a luxury. It is a translation, fear becoming rhythm, love becoming color, grief becoming shape. A painting does not ask permission to move you. A melody does not wait for understanding. They enter the body directly. Through pulse, breath, memory, the emotional brain listens before the rational one has a chance to interrupt. That is why art feels dangerous. Why it feels intimate? Why it feels true? Art is something we are. Art exists because feeling does. Because life is too large for language alone. Because the heart speaks in symbols. Because the mind dreams in color and sound. Art is not something we make. Art is what happens when being alive refuses to stay silent.